Hey guys, Myles here with another quick tip, and today I'm going to share the two major techniques that I've been taught when shooting behind a barricade from your knees. There's a lot of different variations out there, but I'm going to share the two most common ones that I've come across. One of them is you're going to have one knee actually on the ground, right? And the other one, you're not going to have that knee on the ground. For if I was leading out to the right side here, one version will have my right knee down, another variation will have my right knee up, a different technique. And so which one is right? You're going to have to determine. I've heard the pros and cons from many different instructors. Most of them do like the knee up, but then there are others who like the knee down. And personally, when actually training and doing different things, sometimes you find yourself in weird positions where that one knee might be down or your leg is up. So I personally feel it's good to know both and do both very well and proficiently, because you're going to find yourselves in some weird situations, particularly when you're doing force on force or anything like that where you're stressed. So the first variation is when your knee is on the ground. So I'm going to be using this as a barrier here. I'm going to lean out to the right, and that's the target. So I have my unloaded gun here. So with this technique is where if I am going to be peeping out of the right side of cover here, I'm going to have my right knee down, and this left leg is going to be extended out here. Not fully extended where the knee is locked out. I want to have a slight bend. So I'm still behind cover. I'm going to use this edge right here, okay, as where I want to stay behind cover, and then my gun is going to be pointing at that edge. So no one can see me. That target, if there was someone right there, can't see me. But now from here, I'm just going to push off with my leg a little bit, and notice I can see the target now. My sights are right on target. If I reduce the bend on my leg, or actually bend my knee again, I'm now behind cover. So the reason why I like this a lot is the fact that I only have to make one simple movement to peep out of cover. So my positioning does not change. My upper body, my torso, nothing. All I do is I straighten my leg, my support leg, this one right here, my left leg, just a little bit, and right there I'm on target. If I'm taking fire, all I do is bend back down and I'm behind cover. So I like that a lot. Now, one of the issues that come up a lot with this particular positioning is, what if somebody bum rushes you on the left? If you're with, if this was a team setting or whatever it is, you might actually be pushed over because you don't have the base here. You don't have your leg out. It can happen. It could definitely happen. But I think it also depends on the scenario, right? If you're by yourself, it all depends. But I do like this because, again, the mechanics, it's just so simple, just really very quick, nothing changes. The other variation, or the other technique, it's not a variation, is where, now again, I'm peeping out of this side, the right side, I will have my right knee. So let's assume that I didn't have all this wood right here, that if I push this all the way out here, so this is the line here, it would be exposed. So I wouldn't want to bring my knee past that line right here, this line right here, okay? I'm still going to have my gun out presented just like the first variation, but this time I would shimmy my way closer, making sure this leg is not exposed, and I can actually push off with the support leg as well and be able to land my shot, see my target, while still staying behind cover. Now, this is a slight movement as well, just like the first technique, and when I'm done shooting, I can come back, right? So the advantage here is that I see that if you're a pushover, you have this leg. So if someone was pushing me from the side, I can stop myself. I have this leg. I'm not going to topple over, right? Now, one thing I've noticed, though, with this technique is there's pros and cons to every technique here. So here, when I push off with my left leg, okay, I need to, if I want to get my clear this cover to take that shot, I need to actually push off more. There's more movement with my support leg here, my left leg, compared to the other version. Okay, so both are going to have their pros and cons here. And also with this variation, I've noticed that if I actually push out a lot, so I'm load bearing onto this knee, I'm putting a lot of weight onto this knee here, okay, that's possible, but I actually have to push a lot with my support leg. Whereas here, it's actually very simple. When you use it, when you try it, you're going to notice it's very, very simple, all right? But again, the danger of tipping over. So which one do you use? I guess it's based on what situation you're in. I've noticed that, again, when kind of just training, sometimes you're just naturally going to fall here. So I think that it's great to know this and great to be able to do that. Sometimes you're just going to fall in position where you're here. I feel it's good to know that too. All right, so just wanted to share those two variations with you. Those are the major variations that have been taught to me when shooting from behind cover while kneeling. Hope you guys like it.